Guys, it's Tuesday morning, survival day 5, and it's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and it's already getting hot. Two greatest times up here are evening when the sun goes down behind the hill, and right before sun comes up in the morning. Both those times are just nice and calm and cool, and here in about an hour the wind will start blowing, and it'll be that dry hot wind, and it'll definitely be up to the hundreds today, just like yesterday and all the days before that. Sorry, I had a tick on my leg. My battery on my camera is going really low, so I need to get it back to the camp and charge it up. And having some issues with that, so I don't know how long that's going to last, or if I'll even be able to document this whole trip. But I'll try to get you guys some more video later on this afternoon and go through. I know I said I was going to go through my pack earlier, but if you want to know what's in my pack and what I came out here with, take a class. I think I said that yesterday. Well, this is how I make my living, is teaching people how to do this and how to survive and stay comfortable in the wild. And I do want to give a big shout out to Duluth Trading Company. I'm still in the same pair of shorts and the same shirt I started out in, and yeah, they don't have any funk to them yet. Of course, I've changed, the grape smugglers underneath them, but cleanliness is next to godliness, so you got to do what you can while you're out here. And but as far as comfort, this shirt with the sleeves down during the hot sunny days really keeps you cool, and in the afternoons when it's not so hot, you can roll the sleeves up and get some added ventilation, and then in the evenings roll them back down, and keeps you warm in the cool evenings, even in the cold evenings. It got pretty darn cold up here last night, and I haven't had to put a jacket on yet. As far as the shorts go, so much comfort and so much room, especially in the crotch area. I know women don't understand, but hey, especially us big guys with big thighs. I got legs like tree trunks. They need that extra comfort, especially when you're hiking out in the wild. So I'll go over some of the cold steel stuff that I brought up with me, and I'll try to put together some traps and stuff like that. I think the more and more we get down to the last few days that I'm going to be up here, the more and more survival minded stuff is going to happen. And so just stay tuned, and let's just look at this as like a video diary of a man alone in the wild. He's not naked, he's not afraid, he's just alone in the wild and loving it. So off to start another day. Here we go. So I'm on the trail headed back to camp, and I was thinking about a meeting Matt and I had a while back with some Hollywood producer types. Little bunny. See the little bunny? I don't know if you saw it. There's a bunny. Anyways, yeah, we had this meeting with some producers or whatever they were about doing a survival show, and I have to say I'm probably pretty pleased and relieved that we didn't do it, because seems like all that happens when you get involved with something like that is a whole lot of drama, and your name gets dragged through the mud, and you know, I just wouldn't want to jeopardize what I've got already. I mean, haven't tried to toot my own horn any louder than anything I've ever done in my life. I've never taken credit for things that I haven't done. So it just occurred to me while I was out here that I would much rather be doing this and like sharing my videos with you guys like as a personal thing, as opposed to being paid buttloads of money to do it as an entertainment thing. So that was just my personal thought for the day. As time wears on this 15-day thing, you might get more personal thoughts from me, but if you're lucky, you won't. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Another little bunny. Now, if I had my air rifle or .22 and this was a true survival situation, or even if I had set a snare trap, that little cottontail would have made a tasty meal for at least one meal. Okay, this is kind of strange, but that mama deer and her two fawns, they must like me for some reason, because I just went to take a leak, and I don't know if you can see them. I gotta change lens. Okay, let me zoom in, and you might not even be able to see her. That's the butt half of Mama, just laying there in the bushes. You can see her legs and her little fawns are laying behind her, and she's just chilling there right behind my camp. Now I have no idea why the deer like me. It's got to be the hair. Peace out. That was so seriously wicked cool that they were right here. Right here. Behind my tent. And I had to put down the video camera and pick up my Canon, not a gun, to see if I could get some photos of her. But wow, I mean, talk about a humbling experience in the woods. That, you know, hear these deer just, I mean, if I was hunting them with a bow, I could have killed them from my seat. I think they're right here. Yeah, if I was hunting with a rifle, I mean, hell, even my handgun, if it was a true survival situation and I needed to eat, that would have been meat. And now I'm rock hopping across the creek. With my Canon camera in one hand and the video camera in the other. So if this camera goes falling for the ground, you know it's because I was about to drop my Canon camera. And I'll drop you on your face first. Oh, mosquito just went in my ear. Okay, I'm gonna get out of here and let the deer get back to doing their deer thing. I can hear them walking around back here in the bush. And back there is it's part of the area that I was in this morning when I was hiking. So I know there's a lot of trails and stuff back there that they can weave in and out on. And but I mean, how cool is that? I've seen frogs, and first day I was up here I saw 3 deer. The squirrels are going nuts up here. The quail are all over the place. Blue jays like you've never seen before. Just hundreds of rabbits and freaking deer all over the place. And in all, never seen this much wildlife ever. So for me, I'm really excited. I don't smile much, if ever, but that made my week to walk up and just find her sitting there. So, and like I said, I'm not in a true survival situation. I have food and water, and peace be with the deer. I don't need to be shooting it. I'd only take the life of another if it meant my life. So it's awesome. Let's get back to surviving. Today's still day 5. My freaking legs are sunburned. Guess who's back? There she goes. You can barely see her butt. Right there. So I guess now every time I go to take a leak, I gotta look and see if she's around. That's fine. But I really gotta take a leak. There she is. Looking right at me. See if we can hide and get her to come on out. Look at her just staring at me. One eye right over that tree. Just standing there. And zoom out. Barely see her. This is how far away she is from me. And I can see her and she can see me. Take care of the wild.